Hello, hello. Hi, everyone. Still, it's Wednesday, May 20th, and I'm going to check my phone to make sure that this is working because there are still some things going on with Facebook Live that I'm figuring out. So, how are you? I'm happy to be here, just looking at my phone to make sure that I can see myself live. Let's see here. I'm hoping that this is working. Thank you for your patience. It looks like it. Okay, awesome. We're here. We're ready to rock. How are you? So, my name is Alyssa Abrahamson, and I'm a nutritional therapist and wellness coach. I'm going to take a sip of water. Here we go. It's a beautiful day here in Brooklyn. I think it's going to be in the 60s, so that's awesome. It's been super nice. I'm very grateful for the spring weather, as I'm sure everyone else is, with nicer weather coming in these days. So you guys, what are we going to be talking about today? We're going to be talking about your lifestyle and how you're leading your life and how that can impact your immune system. So I'm just going to head over to my notes right here. So basically, I just wanted to start with the question, are you having sex right now? And, you know, when I say right now, I don't mean exactly at this moment, but just during this time, are you sexually active? And we're going to be talking more about sex and how that's a part of your lifestyle and how that actually can help boost your immune system. But I just wanted to put that into your brain and get everyone thinking about sex at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Wednesday. So basically, this is the third of my 3-part series, A Holistic Approach to Boosting Immunity. So last week, we talked about how to boost immunity through nutrition. And the week before, we talked about how to boost immunity through mindset. And I just want to make sure that we're totally on the same page about what does it mean to have a holistic approach. Hi, Shannon. Hi, Henda. So basically, when we're talking about a holistic approach, that means that we're looking at you as your whole being. That includes your mindset, your diet, nutrition, and your lifestyle, and how this impacts your health and your immunity. And that's how I focus in my work, is looking at you as a whole person and really taking into consideration every aspect of your life and how that really impacts your overall well-being. And so what's immunity? So essentially, the immune system is your body's defense against infection. So immunity is the state of resistance, of being immune from or susceptible to a particular disease or pathogen or what have you. And so when I am talking about boosting immunity, today we're talking about boosting immunity through healthy lifestyle changes. So what does it mean to boost immunity? So that means to support and help bring into balance. That's what we're talking about. So back to having sex. So despite all the, just things that we understand about, how positive sex can be, the very cool thing is that, did you know that sex does support your body's ability to make protective antibodies against bacteria, viruses, and other germs that cause an illness? I think that's a beautiful, wonderful thing. And so the answer is yes, having sex supports your immune health. And I just want to acknowledge that there's, lots of people who aren't having sex right now. And I'm not bringing up sex to, have anyone feel like, oh man, I can't believe this, we're in the, coronavirus situation and what the hell am I going to do with dating or sex? Not bringing this up to talk about how anyone might be deprived or missing out, but really just reinforcing how much our connection with other people and that physical touch and that human contact is so incredibly beneficial and helpful to our health on just so many levels. So when we're talking about sex, and there are people out there who are not having sex, and maybe they're single or they're in long distance relationships or whatever. So people are like, well, what about masturbation? So now I did a little digging, and so there's actually been like few studies specifically focusing on like the perks of solo sex. But I think that just want to reiterate that orgasms in general are believed to reduce stress. Orgasms are believed to reduce blood pressure, increase self-esteem, and relieve pain. So, the question is, will masturbating stop you from getting sick or help boost your immune system? In a word, no, but there are many perks. So, masturbate, have sex, do it all, and there will be definitely benefits. So why am I talking about sex? So I'm talking about sex because sexuality and sexual activity is a part of our lifestyle, okay? And when we think about what's going on right now in this coronavirus situation, and with the physical distancing and everything that we're going through, there's so many of us, like our whole lives have been disrupted. So, when we think about like everything that we're changing about our lives, like we're not going out to brunch, or we're not going to birthday parties or anniversary celebrations, we're not traveling, just thinking about how has this situation changed your lifestyle in the past few months. And honestly, like, what does lifestyle mean? It's such a huge, broad topic. So essentially, lifestyle is your way of living. Lifestyle encompasses like the things that you do, like how you live your life, what you spend your time on, like what you spend your money on, and how it's expressed in your work and in your leisure activities, your values, your opinions, your interests. So lifestyle also encompasses how you manifest in coping with your physical and psychological and social and economic environments on a day-to-day basis. So again, lifestyle encompasses how you manifest in coping in all areas of your life day to day. So how you are choosing to cope is manifested through the lifestyle actions you are taking. And many of us are taking extreme lifestyle measures or non-extreme. There's just so many different changes that we've been making to our lifestyle. And, the question that we're going to be addressing today is, can lifestyle changes, when we're talking about healthy lifestyle changes, boost your immune system? Can they? And the answer is hell yes. So healthy habits can really slow or enhance your immune system. And research continues to explore the effects of lifestyle factors on the immune response. So when we think about healthy living and lifestyle strategies, they are super important in defense, in giving your immune system your immune system like the first hand in the fight against germs and invaders and pathogens and viruses. So essentially, it's your whole being, not just your immune system, that functions better when it's bolstered by a healthy lifestyle. So I've put together, I'm going to take a little break from looking at my notes. I want to just say hi to people who are here. Oh my God, April! Hi, April, how are you? April, I hope you were here when I was talking about sex. Lopez, hi, Don. Hi, oh yay, Hanga, hi everyone. So I am going to share 7 basically just like tried and true basic healthy lifestyle tips that can help really bring about health and well-being and really help boost your immune system. Now, Before I go into those 7 tips, I want to remind you again that this is the third of my 3-part series of a holistic approach to boosting immunity. And we talked about mindset, we talked about nutrition, and now we're talking about lifestyle. And it is so critical to think about all areas of your life and really taking small steps and making healthy habit changes in all areas of your life. And if it's easier to focus on just one for a while, absolutely, whatever is going to, whatever you will follow through on, I support you in that, because I think a lot of us can get overwhelmed with trying to make healthy habit changes. And I am here to remind you that it is small steps in your mindset and in your lifestyle and in how you are nourishing yourself through your nutrition that can help bring about healthy change. And none of this is happening overnight. It's all like, my intention is to really support you to create lifelong lasting changes. So again, today we're talking about how to boost immunity through lifestyle changes, and I'm going to offer 7 basic healthy lifestyle tips. So just as we talked about earlier, number 1, have safe sex. So ideally, you are having safe sex with a partner of yours that you're living with or you're quarantined with. And if that is not possible, you are able to explore maybe, video sex with your partner, or phone sex, or even those of us who are not in a partnership, masturbation can really boost your mood and give you a feel-good experience. So I totally recommend having safe sex. So that's number 1. Number 2, I was doing just a little bit of research on this, but I just thought, in a way, I just thought, do I even really need to remind you not to smoke? But I do, because even some of my best friends smoke. I know, here we are in 2020, and it's crazy. And it's a thing that, even good friends of mine during this coronavirus sitchy have started smoking, and I get it. Like, people are turning toward like I said earlier, drastic measures, and for some that might be smoking, but I'm here to remind you, do not smoke, you guys, do not smoke. Smoking is linked to so many just hurtful and harmful diseases. And, nicotine, for one, is known to be an immunosuppressive, okay? Smoking leads to just profound changes within the immune system, and it's characterized by inflammation and immunosuppression throughout the body. So don't smoke. Please don't smoke. And if you do smoke, I have some good news for you, that once you do quit, the good news is that smoking's harmful effects on your immune system are reversible. So don't smoke. Don't go back to smoking. But if you are, and you do, quit as soon as possible, and just know that you're not screwed for life. That smoking's incredibly harmful effects can on the immune system are reversible. So that is great news. Okay, take a sip of water. Okay, so number 3 in my 7 tips for how to boost immunity through healthy lifestyle changes. We know this, and I'm gonna remind you again, these are basic tips. You guys, let's move our bodies. Let's exercise. So I'm here to remind you that exercise increases your resilience so you can fight off infection. Exercise promotes the healthy turnover of immune cells. So exercise means something different for every single person. I am personally I never go to the gym. That's not my thing. I am more of a hula hooping person, or a yoga stretching person, or a go for a walk person, or a dance class person. And everyone is coming from movement and exercise in a different way. And there are just so many incredible benefits of moving your body. And there's many of us who are, maybe not in particular health situations where we're not able to leave our beds or our couches. So there are still things that you can do just in terms of like rolling your neck, or doing shoulder or arm exercises, or like dancing in your chair. There are so many things that we can do, that whatever meets us where we're at. And whatever that exercise is for you, striving to do it at least 10 minutes a day, ideally for 30 minutes, moving your body. Really striving for just at least 10 minutes a day. It could be walking, it could be biking, it could be, Pilates, whatever that is, Jane Fonda, workouts. That totally, exercise and moving your body increases your resilience so you can fight off infection, and it promotes the healthy turnover of immune cells. This has really inspired me. I've had a couple friends who have started doing Sweat to the Oldies with Richard Simmons, and I was like, oh my God, I totally need to do that. So Richard Simmons, I think, is going to be coming into my living room very shortly. Also totally want to check out like 80s Jane Fonda workouts. Although those might be a little bit too rigorous for me. I'm kind of feeling like Richard Simmons might be more my speed. But anyway, so the 4th out of 7 tips for just really basic healthy lifestyle shifts that you can do to boost your immune system is, and drum roll please, everyone who, if you know me, you follow me, you're a client of mine, you know that I talk about this all the time, get enough sleep. Okay, I talk about sleep all the time, and the reason why is because sleep is literally, it is this invaluable time where your body needs to heal and to detox. So during sleep, your vital organs, your muscles, your nerves, and your brain rest and rejuvenate. And when you're sleep deprived, your body churns out stress hormones like cortisol, and to help to keep you awake and alert, and that suppresses your immune system. So let me just repeat that. When you are sleep deprived, your body churns out stress hormones like cortisol to keep you awake and alert, which stresses your immune system. So we're thinking about sleep. It's so critical to get adequate rest every single night. So we're talking about consistent, adequate rest. And the reasons are, like, when you get consistent, adequate rest every single night, you are helping your body to fight illness. You're helping with cellular restoration that allows your cells to repair and regrow. You're repairing those damaged cells. Consistent, adequate rest every single night aids in digestion, detoxification, hormone balance, brain function, including like memory and creativity and problem-solving skills, concentration, focus, and consistent, adequate rest strengthens the immune system. It is so foundational to immune health. This lifestyle of sleep when you die pisses me off because, sorry to say, but you're going to die sooner if you don't sleep. So please sleep. We all know that we have more mental clarity and energy and a better mood when we get good, consistent sleep. So the question is, how much sleep do you need? And truly, it really, really varies. But for most adults, it's between 7 and 9 hours per night, and even more for a lot of people. Personally, I I really need 9 hours. And quite frankly, when I get 9.5, even 10, my body is very, very happy. That might be contributing to the fact that I do have an autoimmune disease. I have rheumatoid arthritis. So usually those with autoimmunity do need more sleep to help with that immune function and that support. But whether or not you have an autoimmune disease or not, getting good, adequate, consistent sleep is incredibly foundational and critical. And this is actually super interesting. Research has shown that people who sleep, the people who can sleep less than 6 hours without any consequences is less than 1% of the population. So basically, those of you who think that you can live off of 6 hours or less, you can't. You need more sleep. Please sleep. After you were done with here, go take a nap. Get into bed at 8 p.m. tonight. We all need more sleep. And there are like so many things that you can do to help improve your sleep, because I know that a lot of people have anxiety, which really impacts, insomnia or sleep disruptions, or just so many things are happening in our lives right now. And, one thing that you can do to really aim to, create consistent sleep is to focus on creating a consistent bedtime and wake time, and really try to stick with that every day. I did a whole post on sleep, and I did some of my newsletters and some Facebook Lives about sleep. So if you're interested in that, I can put this also in the link or in the comments for this, but you can visit my website, which is thewellnessheadquarters.com. So it's thewellnessheadquarters.com/post/sleep 101. And I go a little bit deeper into the importance of sleep and just more about going a deeper dive into sleep. And I also did a Facebook workshop about bedtime hygiene and tips to create a bedtime routine to really help you relax and get the sleep your body needs. And that's available here on my page, Alyssa at Wellness HQ, but also on my YouTube channel. And I can put a link to that in the comments as well. So we are talking about I'm offering today 7 tips for healthy lifestyle changes that you could do to boost your immune system. And we're on number 5 right now. So number 5 is, if you drink alcohol, only do so in moderation. Now, when I was saying like my friends smoke, or some friends have started smoking again, basically tons of my friends are drinking a lot more than they have in the past. And again, I get it. Alcohol is self-soothing, and it is seemingly helps with stress and anxiety. And so many of us are really just indulging in more cocktails and wine, and having a few more glasses than normal during this coronavirus situation. The issue is that alcohol is inflammatory, and too much alcohol really puts your immune health in jeopardy. So, we all know this. There's just been tons of research on excessive alcohol consumption and its adverse immune related relationship to health. So basically, alcohol disrupts immune pathways in many ways, and the the GI tract, the gastrointestinal system, is basically the first point of contact for alcohol as it passes through the body, and where it is absorbed into the bloodstream. And so one of the most significant immediate effects of alcohol is that it affects the structure and integrity of the GI tract. Now, you guys, again, if you are one of my clients or you followed me, you know that I say this often because I want this to be something that is a constant reminder that 70 to 80% of your immune system is housed in your gut, in your gastrointestinal tract. So when you are consuming excessive amounts of alcohol and that GI tract, that GI system is where it's has the most immediate effects, and it affects that structure and integrity of your GI tract, that is directly impacting your immune function. So these disruptions can impair the body's ability to defend against infection. It contributes to organ damage associated with alcohol consumption, and impedes your recovery from tissue injury. Just like there's so many negative consequences of alcohol. And trust me, I love a glass of wine, and I definitely used to drink a lot more alcohol than I do these days. I just am here to remind you to enjoy your alcohol, but be super mindful about drinking in moderation. And, that's gonna, I think moderation could be, it's probably gonna look different for everyone, but I'm going to recommend that you trust your instincts and that you know when you are drinking more than you, quote, should. So moving on to number 6 of our 7 healthy lifestyle tips to boost immune function is, you guys, try to minimize stress. So here's the situation. When you have a steady flow of stress hormones like cortisol pumping through your body, it really makes it hard for your body to keep well. So there are so many techniques, as you know, to lower your stress levels. So there are relaxation techniques such as meditation and deep breathing and yoga and other practices to really help improve immune function. I also did some newsletters and Facebook Live workshops on stress and guided meditation and breath work. I can post those in the comments as well. But you can also visit my website to just learn a little bit more about stress and its impact on your well-being. Is thewellnessheadquarters.com/post/stress. thewellnessheadquarters.com/post/stress. And also you can check out my workshop. It's here in scrolling through my Facebook Lives. It's from March, actually. And I did a whole workshop on breath work and breathing exercises. And I will also post the link. So you can find it here scrolling through, and it's also available on my YouTube page, and I'll post a link for my YouTube page in the comments. So really, when you're thinking about stress, and everyone, has stressors, no matter if we're in a global pandemic or not, there are so many beautiful, free, easy ways you can help minimize your stress. Breathing, deep breathing, meditation, yoga. There's so many different resources out there that are free on YouTube, and I'm offering a few of them through my newsletter and through my Facebook Live workshops that I will link to. So, and the 7th and final tip that I am recommending, as we're talking about tips that are really basic healthy lifestyle changes that can help boost your immune system, is have fun and laugh and connect with others. So it's a beautiful thing is laughing. Laughing and enjoying yourself really decreases stress and it enhances your immune system. So when we're thinking about connecting with others, yes, it looks different right now as we're in this coronavirus situation. And there are many ways that people are connecting through physical distance, meetups, or through FaceTime or Zoom. So whatever your way of connecting with friends and family, it's in having those shared experiences where you can have relief through laughing is so powerful, and it's such a strength to your immune system, and it boosts your mood and laughter just has such wonderful lasting, like long lasting effects. One thing that I personally just want to share with you is that I used to be a figure skater growing up, and I have there's four, I think it's four or five of us. I think it's five total, including me, on this text thread, and it's been have a text thread for years. And during this whole situation, we not only share, some of our stressors, but there's this constant share of like funny videos or memes or funny rants. And it's like, I'm just laughing with these dear friends of mine of like 40 years. And it is so fun. So it's just text messaging, and that connection, even though we're not with each other physically, really, really makes me laugh. It makes me feel connected and stay upbeat. And it's something that has really, really helped boost my mood. And when we're thinking about reducing stress levels and having fun and connecting with others, sharing funny stories or funny videos, and thank God there's tons of them out there, it's been super, super helpful for me. And I hope that it's been helpful for you. So those are our 7 tips, you guys. And so we think about today is the 3rd of my 3-part series of a holistic approach to boosting immunity. And I did mindset 2 weeks ago, nutrition last week, and then today lifestyle. And it's been so much fun to do this, to share these tips with you guys, as you know that a holistic approach is a part of my belief system when we think about our wellness and our healing, that it's not just one area of our life that we need to focus on. It's literally us as a whole person. So it's been my honor to share my tips and recommendations and expertise with you. And so what are the next steps? So the next steps are, actually, you know what? I would love to hear in the comments, what is one thing that you have implemented in your life during the past few months that is healthy and that is promoting wellness for you? I would love to hear, whether that's drinking more water, or getting back to reading a book, or connecting with an old friend who lives across the country. I think a lot of us have really recognized different things in our life that we have been missing, and are bringing them back into our life, which I think is a beautiful, beautiful thing that is coming out of this global pandemic that we're in. So I would really, really love to hear in the comments, like, what's one thing that you have implemented in your life or done in your life in the past few months that has been healthy and that has promoted wellness. Also, if you have a friend or family member that you think would benefit from hearing about these 7 tips for ways to bring about positive immune function changes through healthy lifestyle, tag them. Also, in a few minutes, this will be available for replay. So you could share the replay with friends or family on your page, etc. And also, I hope that you come back next week. So I'm here next Wednesday, May 27th. I'll be back live at Alyssa at Wellness HQ here on Facebook at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 12 p.m. Central, and 11 a.m. Pacific. And you guys, this has been great, super fun. My name is Alyssa Abrahamson. I'm a nutritional therapist and wellness coach. I'm coming to you from Brooklyn, New York. It's a gorgeous day out. I'm super excited to go for a nice stroll in my neighborhood with one of my fabulous masks that I have some beautiful friends who have made me masks, so I'm excited about that. And yeah, looking forward to getting out and feeling the beautiful springtime weather. And until I see you again next Wednesday, I hope that you have a beautiful rest of your day. And please stay safe, stay positive, stay healthy. And I will see you next week. Thank you so much. Bye, guys.